what happens is, if we want to still use foam, like some of these showers Dave was doing were huge, where they had the bathtub at the far end, you know, and the big shower. But these different contractors and builders, they're buying a drain like this, you know, off of Amazon or something like that. They're quite a bit cheaper than Schluter. But the problem is they don't have the fabric. They don't have the waterproofing right here. So this kind of drain is made for what they call a secondary waterproofing. So this is the 3-piece tray here. This part screws into that drain right there. And then these just push right on here. Now, when that's done like that, usually you have a rubber shower pan that goes around that whole entire thing. So you've got that rubber pan. So any of the water, as that tile comes across to here, because that tile can only be flush to here, any water can't get through here if we waterproofed it, and it needs to go through that cement right there to drain. So this is what we call a drain hack. So this is where this drain would get installed this way. We have these foam shims, you know what I mean? So you can do your level and get everything to where it's level for you that way. Then we would provide the slope tray. This would again go out, you know, 5-6 feet or whatever. That tray gets then setted onto here, and then this part here, these pieces here are sloped this way to here. So any of the water that gets down will make it to this drain right here. So you'll install these pieces, you'll install the pan here, then this whole thing gets waterproofed, you know. So a lot of times the guys will do fabric, say here, they'll paint 8+9, Schluter, or I mean Laticrete, Hydroban, any of that gets painted in here. So this whole thing is waterproof now. Then this part sits back on here. Again, you'll level to make sure everything's level for your tile. There. And then this part here, you have to mix up the mortar, the sand mix right here. So then you'll put the sand mix in here, and then just squeeze right here. So that's all done with that. Now the big thing is don't waterproof that part now. Keep that part open, because that water needs to get in here. But this is kind of the solution for that, you know. And like I said, I think what Dave was done a handful this way.
We're on Francisco. You guys want to do Sandy for Perry?
Yeah.
At Otto's house. We've done several. This is honestly the best thing we came up with, and it's simple, but it's also bulletproof.
That's the same drain I'm doing in the B stadium in the lockers.
Are you using full out there?
No, I floated everything.
Got it.
Yeah, and then that's where that would go, you know, to finish to here, and then you drain on top. But this is a good tool to have, you know, depending on how big the project is and stuff like that.
Que este drain, bueno, muchos, a veces los dueños dan esa porquería. Y este no tienes como waterproof con nada, tienes que usar el shower pen viejo, pero ya no usamos casi el shower pen viejo de antes, ¿entiendes? Por eso tendrías que flotearlo y todo, ¿entiendes? Entonces con este, viene esta parte que ajustas para meter este. Tú compras esto, bueno, por ejemplo ustedes compran esto se pone aquí, entonces ya viene con el slope para que el agua corra hacia el drain. Este lo ponen aquí, lo ajustas bien, compras la otra parte del drain nomás, de fondo, perdón, pero va a llegar hasta esta área, hasta aquí. Lo demás ya tú llegas y vas a nivelar tu drain aquí con los shims estos, lo nivelas bien. Esta parte ya la vas a flotear, pero esta parte ya está, digamos, waterproof con pintura. Esto va a ser waterproof, entonces esta parte de aquí para acá sí la vas a flotear. La floteas es ahí, aquí, Pero esta parte después ya no se le pone waterproof. Esa parte se deja así para que el agua corra hacia el drain. Porque si no, se va a atrapar el agua. ¿Sí? Entonces, ese es el otro sistema con estos drains que sí son un dolor de cabeza.
You good on that one?
Any questions? No, and now going forward, I think now, as long as we're getting more familiar with this, like Vic, now that would be students now, when you're on the job, if we don't address it before we get there, you guys see, hey, this might be an easier, faster solution, better, pick up the phone, make a call. We can get it cut. Rod cuts it within 24 hours for you.
Yeah.
Great about getting stuff done fast. And it's perfect slope, it just makes it easier. So once you guys understand it, don't be afraid. If we miss it, just call it, hey, Trav, hey, Dave, whoever it is, listen, I want this cut like this. Draw a little picture, and we'll get it done.
Another thing, guys, is thick tile to thin tile, especially commercial. You guys will get in these bathrooms, you know, where